Good afternoon. I'm Randy Horn, principal of Harrison High School, and I want to welcome you this afternoon to the class of 2000 graduation. To get the day started, here is Superintendent of Schools, Dr. C. Robert Maxfield.
Thank you, Mr. Horn. Members of the Board of Education, Mr. Horn, faculty, parents, grandparents, other family members, friends, and of course, members of the Harrison High School class of 2000. It's my pleasure and my honor today to welcome everyone to our annual commencement ceremony. I'm also privileged to have the opportunity to introduce some important people who have played an important part in your journey and to say thank you to everyone who has had some role in getting you here today. In fact, the contributions made by people here in this arena are contributions that are in very real ways gifts which have made it possible for you, the graduates, to thrive. That's indeed my theme today. It's a theme beautifully articulated by Shel Silverstein in his almost 40-year-old book, The Giving Tree. As we go through today's program, you'll hear comments from individuals who represent those who have given you important gifts. You'll hear from the Board of Education's President, Priscilla Briette, who will articulate an important message from the community. You'll hear from your principal, Mr. Horn, who will reflect on your years in high school and the contributions that you have made. And finally, you'll hear from one of your fellow students, Lindsay DeRose, who will bring a personal perspective about relationships and your years in high school. Today, though, I begin by reminding you that you did not get here alone. Your successes so far and your potential for future success are the result of important gifts which you have received. The gifts have come from parents, grandparents, friends, members of the community, from Board of Education, and from all of those teachers and other key people who have made it possible for you to get here. All of these givers of gifts bring today a message concerning loyalty, mutual commitment, and generosity, and that too is at the heart of Shel Silverstein's book, The Giving Tree. Joining us in today's celebration are the members of the Farmington Board of Education. These men and women have been selected by the community to carry forth a remarkable educational tradition to make sure that each and every one of our students achieves the maximum of his or her potential, and I always am proud to say that we are blessed to have the best Board of Education in the state of Michigan. So please join me in welcoming Board President Priscilla Briette, Vice President Frank Reed, Secretary Bobby Feldman, Treasurer R. Jack Inch, Trustee Linda Enberg, Trustee Kathleen Webb, and Trustee Gary Sharp. You're also here because of the contributions of 1,700 men and women who make up the faculty and staff of the Farmington schools. Throughout your 4 years at Harrison, and throughout all of those years that preceded it, you've been guided by men and women who are truly exemplary in their respective fields. With us today are representatives of the Harrison staff, many of whom were able to be with us, and we want you to join us in welcoming them as they stand and be greeted. Also important to your successes so far have been the talents of an energetic and committed administrative team. They've been here to serve as your cheerleaders and your motivators and your constructive critics when needed. They've shared your excitement, your disappointments, and they've participated in a wide variety of your activities in academics and athletics and music and all of the other aspects of high school life. So again, please join me in recognizing your principal, Mr. Horn, Mr. Randy Horn. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Mary Brown. Assistant Principal, Mr. Dennis Noe. And your senior class sponsors, Michelle Harris and Ann Blanzy. Yes, The Board of Education, the faculty, and the administration have done a lot in giving you gifts that have made it possible for you to thrive. But perhaps the most important gifts you've received have been from your family, your parents, and all those others who have played an important role in your lives. Since September 1st, 1987, a hot, sticky day when mom or dad or one of your grandparents took you to school for that first day of kindergarten, you have had the support of a family that truly, truly has cared. Indeed, it has been 2,353 school days since that day on September 1st, 1987, and they've been there for you in zillions of ways. As you think back over those more than 2,000 days, in a very real way, your family has given you and will continue to give you the greatest of gifts. Perhaps it was your mom's gift when she gave you her undivided attention for some accomplishment in class, even though dinner and laundry and other responsibilities were waiting. Maybe it was Dad who took the time to tell you did a great job in the game even though you lost the game. Maybe it was when you received the gift of independence when they trusted you with the car keys. Maybe it was the gift of maturity when they let you make decisions about tough growing up issues with their help but not their absolute direction. Indeed, as chauffeurs and short order cooks and cheerleaders and your number one fans, your parents have given you some of the most critical gifts you will ever receive. All of these gifts from all of those people in your families I know will take you well into the 21st century. But the gifts you've been given don't end now. They will, as I said, continue to give, and they will continue to give for the next 42 years until you retire, assuming you retire at about age 60. 42 years. Did you know that during that time, your alarm will ring 10,950 times, and that's only if you don't set it on weekends. And if you do, it'll ring more than 15,000 times. Since it appears that you've gotten to this point in your life pretty well, I'm confident that you'll wake up each of those more than 10,000 mornings and do just fine. But making good use of all these gifts you've received brings us back to Shel Silverstein's important message in the Giving Tree. It's a message that begins with some wonderfully simple words. Once there was a tree and she loved a little boy. The relationship continues as the little boy grows up and plays around the tree. It continues when the tree provides apples so that he can purchase some of the things that will give him independence. It gives him a place to bring his first girlfriend. It gives him the branches to build his first house. It gives him her trunk to build a canoe to take him off into his retirement. Indeed, the tree makes huge sacrifices for that child. Silverstein continues his book as follows, though. After a long time, the boy came back. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "I've nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You can't swing on them." "I'm too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone, boy. You cannot climb." "I'm too tired to climb," said the boy. "I'm sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I am so sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did, and the tree was happy. On the surface, this would appear to be a rather one-sided relationship. But no, it's a story of mutual commitment. It's a story of the vital balance between giving and receiving gifts. As we go through life, there are times when we need to be the boy and times when we need to be the tree. I hope that during those 10,000 mornings when that alarm rings, you will get up understanding that the good life is all about relationships that involve giving and receiving gifts. As I close, it's apparent then that you have thrived and grown as a result of the gifts given by everyone represented here today. However, this is a time to remember that you also have gifts to give. In fact, you've already given gifts through your relationships, through your accomplishments, and just by being you every day in school since September 1st, 1987. As we leave here today, I hope that you Like the boy as an old man, will go back to the tree that has nurtured you and remember what really counts. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest, and the boy did, and the tree was happy. On behalf of everyone who's been a part of those 2,353 days since you began school, I say thank you for using your gifts well. I challenge you to keep using them in the future. We wish you the very, very best. Congratulations, class of 2000.
Okay, here we go. To the Harrison class of 2000, did you ever think this day would come? At times I felt like I was going to be a freshman forever. It seems like yesterday. We were nervous to walk down the hallways, worried about getting to class on time, and eating our packed lunches in the Harrison cafeteria. Let me take you on a journey back to our first year. We entered Harrison as scared freshmen, not knowing what to expect. In the year of 1996, we took a lot of first steps to start our high school career. I remember going to the first football game, dancing at our first homecoming dance, and taking our first finals at the end of freshman year. Thankfully, we finished the year knowing we would come back as proud sophomores. 1997 brought us to second place on our float at homecoming. A second place motivated us to work harder the following year. As sophomores, our class experienced the first of what became 3 football state championships. Junior year brought us a first place on our float and a very successful junior formal. But now we've reached the year 2000, and it is our turn to graduate from Harrison High School. Through these past 4 years, we have learned from our mistakes, gained from our accomplishments, and blossomed into fine young ladies and gentlemen. Take a look around you. We are the seniors of 2000. We are the first to graduate in the new millennium, and we are the beginning of a new century. Today we graduate from Harrison High School with joy in our minds, honor in our souls, and pride in our hearts of belonging to a Hawk family. We started life with an empty canvas. We began at Harrison and started to paint a picture. Today, as we graduate from Harrison, that empty canvas has become a miraculous painting of our lives. Purple for birthdays, receiving that license, turning 18, orange for spring break trips in the warm sunshine, pink for homecoming games and dances, gray for the breakups we thought were the end of the world, and there's so much more. Red for the friendships in the junior formal dance, yellow and green for commencements and graduation parties, teal and silver for that wonderful prom night, blue for the teachers and family. Each color of paint represents our experiences, but there are still many more colors to add, which will create a new and growing mural of our lives. Tomorrow marks the beginning of a whole new world, a new world in which we need to choose our colors wisely. When we walk out this door today, we must make a decision. It is the decision to accomplish a successful and prosperous future. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, in any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing, the next best thing is the wrong thing, and the worst thing you can do is nothing. We must leave today with a positive attitude, knowing we will be able to accomplish something in our lives. Each of us has a role to play. Every senior in this room has the courage and ability to make the future better for us and the lives of others. Seniors of 2000, it is time for us to set new goals for ourselves and strive to achieve them. We must not limit ourselves to what we can and cannot do. Finally, there are no boundaries, no edges, and no borders standing in our way. Together we can soar to new heights. Of course, there will be bumps and obstacles in our way, but as Vince Lombardi said, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Everyone will experience tough times, and this adds the gray and brown colors to our paintings. But never give up, no matter how hard it seems. Never give up when it feels like there is no end. Never give up, because one day, after the struggle of sweat and tears and the enjoyment of laughs and praise, you will be on top of the world, fulfilled, complete. A smile slowly forms across your face as the bright colors of orange, yellow, and purple stand out in our paintings. Ladies and gentlemen, teachers, fellow graduates, in this arena awaits the first female president, the next Steven Spielberg and Harrison Ford. In this arena awaits seniors who will end world hunger, save the rainforest, and our environment. In this arena awaits the next Nobel Peace Prize winner. Can you see? We are the future. The cure to hepatitis lies in our hands. The cure to cancer lies in our hands. The cure to AIDS lies in our hands. The path to achievement and success is under our feet, and everyone in this room can walk on it together. But we can't forget that we made it here today with help from many people. This is a time for us to look back and say thank you to those who have played a part in painting our picture. To the administration, teachers, and of course, friends and family, thank you. Thank you for the loving support, guidance, and knowledge you have given us. Class 2000, they have given us the paint and brushes we need to continue the painting of our lives. We must apply what we've learned to college, work, and our lives in general. As I stand here in front of you today, for the last time as senior class president, I wish you the best of luck in what the future brings. I know one day, every one of us will have paintings of beautiful colors. I leave you today with this poem I wrote celebrating our graduation. To the class of 2000, brilliant and sincere, our accomplishments are mighty over the past year. Grab on to the future, try to be wise. If nothing is standing, the seniors will still rise. We've come to the end of our high school days. Everyone will be traveling their separate ways. Friends will not be forgotten with our bonds and our ties. If nothing is standing, the seniors will still rise. Take the memories you've shared and hold them close to your heart. Cherish them forever, even when we're apart. Every one of us is a hero who can reach for the skies. If nothing is still standing, the seniors will still rise. Reach for your goals, strive for your dreams. Never give up, no matter how hard the world seems. We can overcome any obstacles, no matter what size. If nothing is standing, the seniors will still rise. Good luck to all of you, and congratulations on what you've done. For in my heart, the class of 2000 will always be number one. For we are the future, we will be wise. The class of 2000 seniors will always rise. Always remember to smile and follow your dreams. I love you all. Thank you.
I'm not really sure I want to follow that. Good job, Lindsay. Well, good afternoon, graduates, parents, Board of Education, and Harrison staff. This is a day that you, the parents of the graduates, have been waiting for, and in some instances thinking, will it ever happen? Today, I do want to share two thoughts. One, a little bit on the lighter side of how this class thinks, and the other is who makes a difference in your life. Have you ever shared well-known proverbs with people only to get unexpected responses? Famous lines like "a stitch in time saves nine," or "when the going gets tough, the tough get going." These all seem very common to us, but when you ask today's student to finish one of these proverbs, you never know what you'll get. Well, here are a few responses to famous proverbs that the class of 2000 used when I asked them. First, better to be safe than punch a freshman. Don't bite the hand that looks dirty. You can't teach an old dog math. And sticking with the dog theme, if you lie down with dogs, you'll stink in the morning. An idle mind is the best way to relax. Where there's smoke, there's the boys' bathroom. A penny saved is not much. If at first you don't succeed, get new batteries. And lastly, laugh and the world laughs with you, cry and you have to blow your nose. And here's one more oldie but a goodie. Children should be seen and not grounded or lose their car keys. Well, as you can see, the class of 2000 can be very creative. So knowing that they would see the world different than us older folks, I thought it right to give them a final quiz right here at graduation. So here's your quiz. Listen carefully, class. I'll say the question only once. Question number 1. Name the 5 wealthiest people in the world. Question number 2. Name the last 5 Heisman Trophy winners. Number 3. Name the last 5 winners of the Miss America contest. Number 4. Name 10 people who have won the Nobel or Pulitzer Prize. Number 5. Name the last half dozen Academy Award winners for Best Actor and Actress. And number 6. Name the last decade's worth of World Series winners. Go ahead, take a second. Well, that's it. How did you do? Probably not well. In fact, most people cannot answer most of those questions. The point is, none of us remember the headlighters of yesterday. The people who achieved all of these accolades are no second-rate achievers. They are the best in their fields. But the applause dies, awards tarnish, achievements are forgotten, accolades and certificates are buried with their owners. Okay, you get the point. So I'll give you one more chance to redeem yourself. I know you can answer these, so don't shout out the answers or wave your hands in the air. Just listen and picture the responses. Here it is. Name 3 friends who have helped you through a difficult time. List a few teachers who aided you through your journey at school. Name 5 other people who have taught you something worthwhile. Think of a few people who have made you feel appreciated and special. Think of 5 people you enjoy spending time with. Name a half dozen heroes whose stories have inspired you. You can easily answer these, right? So what's the lesson? The point is that people who make a difference in your life are not the ones with the most credentials, the most money, or the most awards. The people who make a difference, who are more valuable than awards, are the ones that care about you. Seniors, never forget those that have helped you and cared about you, for they will always be there when you need them. Well, class, that's my best thoughts for you. 4 years have passed quickly, and a lot of great things have happened during that time. And now it's time for you to move on to the world around you. Members of the Board of Education, it is with great pleasure as the principal of Harrison High School that I certify that all the students present here have met the requirements of Farmington Public Schools and should now be considered graduates of Harrison High School. Class of 2000, go forth, find a purpose in life so powerful and enjoyable that you become better than you thought possible and happier than you ever dreamed of being. From the entire Harrison staff, good luck. And now I'd like to introduce the President of the Board of Education, Mrs. Priscilla Briat.
Thank you, Mr. Horn. 30 years ago tonight, I graduated from high school. There are parts of that important event I don't even remember at all. I don't remember one word from any of the speeches. I do remember being happy I wasn't giving one. I remember who sat on my left, who was on my right, and feeling both sad and amazed that this was the last time everyone from my class would ever be in the same room. My big worry that night was that I would trip going across the stage. Your graduation marks a milestone in your life. It is a time to take stock of where you are today, June 4th, 2000, and to celebrate where you are right now, in this arena, surrounded by those who have loved and supported you probably throughout your whole life. Join me now in a public thank you to the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, guardians, and foster parents who have been important in your lives. There are parents here today who are attending a high school graduation for the last time as their youngest child is graduating. We know you have mixed feelings at this juncture. We thank you for your service to your children and to the district. Would those parents whose youngest child is graduating please stand up and be recognized? You are seated with your fellow graduates and friends who have challenged you, competed with you, worked with you, and laughed with you. You are applauded by your teachers, administrators, and board members who have confidence that the knowledge you have gained and the education your diploma represents have prepared you to build a life in the world beyond high school. I am sure there are several teachers who have been special to you. I hope you will take some time in the future to let them know how much you appreciate them. The class of 2000. I bet you've heard ever since you were in kindergarten that your graduation year was special. Unlike most classes whose commencement is important only to them, your graduation year has been a time for the whole nation to do some collective soul searching. As a country and a player on the world stage, all of us as Americans have used this change in the calendar to take stock of where we are, not unlike the taking stock you have done this year as you have prepared for graduation and chosen colleges and career paths. We as a nation have taken this landmark date as an occasion to look forward and back, excuse me, and back on past actions and future promise. We leave behind a century that held 2 world wars, a Great Depression, and saw the metamorphosis of America from an agrarian, isolationist nation to the superpower you have grown up in. We leave behind a century whose wars reflected a devastation and ferocity unparalleled in history, and turn now to a new century with its great promise of world peace. We began the last century content to travel by horse and buggy and the occasional bicycle, and ended believing that now, thanks to space travel, the sky isn't even the limit anymore. You are graduating in the midst of an unprecedented decade-long economic boom. All of the facts and figures and financial projections reinforce the view that you have a right to be optimistic about your future. Low unemployment, low inflation, and the shift to an economy fueled more by information than by sweat translate into opportunities for personal financial success as well as greater worldwide prosperity. Jack Inch, who teaches economics at the college level, told me it is difficult for today's students to really understand recession and depression when neither have been part of their life experience. What a joy to all of us to realize that an economic downturn is something you've only read about in books. It is our fervent hope that the class of 2000 will only know war and depression through history books. There is, however, one stumbling block before you can claim the promising future that lies before you. That is the very human tendency to mistake wealth for riches. Your dreams, your values, and who and what you love will, more than any economic advantage, determine what you can become and ultimately what our world can become. What you value is, of course, shaped by what you know. In some areas of life, you will be at a tremendous advantage simply because of the educational experiences you have had. By that, I am thinking beyond classwork, even beyond the humanities and the arts to life's lessons. I am sure that because you have received your education with friends of different races and cultures, you will place a higher value on shared understanding. Because you have come to know people of different backgrounds as individuals, you will have no patience with intolerance. Your ability to work with and treat people of all backgrounds with understanding may be your greatest strength as you build your future. A legacy one generation passes to the next is the enduring values that have shaped us. It is important for you to hear from us not what we have learned in school or what we remember from history, but what we have learned from the lessons of life. In the next few weeks, I hope you will take time to have a conversation with your parents and the adults you care about to learn what they value most. I'd like to fuel your conversation by sharing the lessons and values that shape my life. The first lesson is, live every day as if it is your last. Save yourself a lot of regrets. Don't wait until tomorrow to tell someone you love them. Don't assume that anyone else will look after the people who are important to you. Expressing your love has no place on a to-do list. You can't afford not to do it. Lesson 2, cherish life. We all have just one chance to live life to its fullest, and how can we even consider squandering it in meaningless pursuits? I read somewhere, life is not a dress rehearsal. Act well your part. Lesson 3, if you marry, your spouse will have the most influence on you of anyone in your life. Make that decision very, very carefully. If you do decide to become a parent, work at that job harder than anything else in your life. The fourth lesson, vote. What makes our democracy work is you and me going to the polls and peacefully choosing who we want to represent us. If we give up our choice, it could cost us our freedom. Lesson 5, if we want to pass on to our children a country that is better than the one we inherited, we have to expand our circle of caring to include other people's children. As those of you who have given of your service will attest, the rewards for passing on the blessings are many and surprising. And finally, lesson 6, watch what you put into your body, watch what you put into your mind. The great American marketing machine would like to dictate what you value. It would like to dictate what you wear, what you eat, and what you love. Make those decisions yourself. Turn off the television. Shield your time from those who do not appreciate its worth. Spend it instead on ideas, people, and activities that will feed your soul. Protect the images you call unto yourself, because whether you are aware of it or not, you will reflect back into this world all that you receive. In the 30 years since I graduated, I have had many celebrations and joys to call upon, including being with you today. Life is a gift that changes based on how you use it. Use yours wisely. Live with intention. Thank you. And now, the words you have been waiting to hear. On behalf of the Board of Education and the entire Farmington School District, by the powers vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2000 of Harrison High School to be officially graduated.
Mawish Alam. Elizabeth Ali. Kadisha Ali. Chandra Alicia. Marilyn Anjajeski. Gina Angelello. Emily Armijo. Ayad Asi. Tiffany Avery. Jacob Ayub. Julie Bailey. Amanda Baker. Terry Banks. Chantel Bashi. Angelo Batiste. J.D. Bobian. Charles Beauchamp. Frank Berman. Raul Bonapali. Dmitry Borchenko. Lindsay Boring. Crystal Brahm. Jeffrey Braun. Gregory Brooks. George Brown. Scott Brown. Raul Birdie. L'Oreal Burns. David Butler. Grant Buxton. Marina Kamai. Lindsay Carlini. Michael Chisholm. Edward Cleland. Rosemary Coates. Kevin Cogston. John Cooper. Maureen Corcoran.
Corey Calvin. No? Nicole Costello. Ryan Coyle. David Crawford. Amanda Cusack. Nilay Nilay. Robbie. Christina David. Emily Davis. Nicole DeGraff. Caroline Dean. Dinah Deshoff. Is that Adam? Adam Donnell. Julie Donagrande. Megan Donagrande. Melissa Donovan. Bella Dordick. Benjamin Doobie. Elizabeth Dygert. Crystal Ellison. Teresa Elsey. Lindsay Emmett. Elaine Ehrlich. Michael Folletti. Lindsay Fetters. Sean Fisher. Maureen Fitzpatrick. Tori Flewellen. Kira French. Amanda Gardner. Michael Garvey. Kimberly Gass. Anthony? Calvin? What is it? Calvin Corey. Anthony Gibbs. Marla Gittleman. Marita Jatai. Nikki Goralski. Angela Graves. Brian Groman. Jeffrey Grossman. Jessica Guateau.
Melissa Guereso. Bradley Wishard.
I say Jason? Jason Getfi? Okay.
see yours, Steve? Okay. Stephen Hadley. Dorian Hall. Fallon Hall. Nicholas Hall. Jamie Halprin. Vera Hamama. Mia Harris. Lauren Hatton. Marcia Henry. Nevin Hill. Christopher Hone. Michelle Huckabee. Joseph Hundley. Ruth Ilmer. Emily Jackson. Julie Jaffengay. Christy Jeffrey. Cassie Jennison. Kristen Joe. Dalila Johnson. Eric Johnson. Johnny Johnson. Anthony Kales. Michelle Kalinsky. Fadi Karim. Zena Kaskorgas. Carlene Kashat. James Kay. Sarah Keller. Bria Kilgo. Marcos Kimanaya. Yevgenia Clayman. Jennifer Klock. Matt Knox. Bethany Kaler. Yelena Kondratyeva.
Amber Kosis. Tim Kupfer. Christine Lasney. Derek Liskowski. Michael Lawson. Okay, hold on one second. Stanislav Lebedinsky. Like. Catherine Like. Okay, hold on. Jason Lewis. Like. Lick. David Lick. Yaxan Lin. Jason Link. Andrew Llewellyn. Ryan Lucas. You made it. Joseph Limas. Christine Mackey. Jill Marinucci. David Marshall. Lindsay Martinick. Kevin McVeigh. Brian Merrill. Angie Metry. Dahlia Mika. Alana Mikalova. Ryan Miller. David Milson. Isaac Lerone Morgan III. Where's your brother? Okay. Justin Muha. Jordan Mumper. Keith Murphy. Michael Music. Sarah Musto. Cassandra Myers. Jennifer Nash. Cassandra Nedock. Scott Nedock. Brian Nelson. Gabriel Newton. Galina Opachinskaya. Benjamin Orr.
Eric Oswald. Stephanie Palazzolo. Michael Palmer. Richard Pastor. Joseph Paul. Matthew Pelletier. Catherine Perry. Brad Person. Leslie Pickering. Robert Platt. Brett Podwowski. Ben Pouch. Charles Price. Jeffrey Quinn. Holly Rebert. Matt Reed. Adam Richards. Gareth Ridings. Mary Riza. Lisa Rosemary. Nadia Rinsky. Julie Sa. Scott Solmonson. Stacy Sargal. Jason Scarborough. Michael Shim. Where are you? Michael Rebasal. Ryan Shade. Jason Schaefer. Justin Schaefer. Sumit Sharma. Devis Shehu. Ivan Sheena. Rana Sheena. Jennifer Shirley. Amanda Sidney. What's up? Lindsay Siegel. Jacob Slutsky. James Smith. Corey Smith. Sarah Smith.
Tom Spradley. Okay, how'd we get out of? I know. Kim Spalding. Eric Springer. Marty Starkey. Dawn Stecker. Alicia Sullivan. Julian Suttles. Eric Sweet. Tara Tandon. Kent Taylor. Robert Taylor. Michael Thomas. Sarah Toby. Angel Todd. Jillian Trefilick. Amir Trombley. Shauna Trost. Bradley Tucker. Sean Eric Moto Urich. Jane Velechnikov. Kelly Vessel. Katrina Vitanis. Kimberly Watts. Beth Weingarten. Lindy Welch. Raymond Welch. Janelle Welling. Amanda Welshins. Eric Westfall. Courtney Whitfield. Courtney Wild. Aaron Wilkin. Jennifer Wingart. Mark Witowitz. Christopher Wong. Kevin Woods. Michael Yambor. Brian Llewellyn. Nancy Young. Angela Zederosny. Harry Zier. Stephen Ziemba. Candace Zoma.
As is tradition at Harrison High School, each year there is a class song, and this year is no different. It will be performed today by a group of seniors. If they would please organize themselves to do that. The song this year is called Graduation. It was rearranged by Mr. Jeff Grossman, The orchestra backing them up are made up of seniors Teresa Elsey, Christine Mackey, Sarah Smith, Jeff Quinn, Catherine Vitanis, Jenny Weingert, Dave Milson, Steve Ziemba. The chorus is made up of Corey Smith, Kristen Joe, Rosie Coates, Catherine Like, Gabriel Newton, Ruth Ilmer, and Jennifer Shirey, and Amanda Cusack. The song is Graduation.
Thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same.
Moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are fading like a film without sound, and I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives changed, come whatever, we will still be friends forever.
So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, will we look back now? Will that joke still be funny? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's the time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Yeah, yeah. La 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 la, la la la. think about now. Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never. Suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us around? Will the memories fade when I leave this town? To keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's a time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. As our lives change, from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still always remember forever.
Okay, seniors. Okay, I would like you to take your tassel, move it from left to right. You are officially graduated.